Hello! I'm here to do the skincare ritual with you since you have your travel kit. And I know I have other videos out, but they're all kind of mixed in and they're kind of all over the place, and some of them have like some other steps that are not in the travel kit, so I wanted to specifically do the ritual with the steps that are included in your travel kit. So I will get those out. All right, so the first thing you're gonna use is your active cleanup powder. This is like more than half full, and Adeline and I have been using it for over 2 months. We both use it. A little bit goes a long way. You will be applying this to a dry face, but you will get your hand wet. If you don't have, I'm assuming most people don't have one of these foamers. If you have a foamer, you just put a little bit of water in, put the powder in, and then foam it up. But I'm gonna do it without the foamer. So wet hand and powder, and then other hand wet, and just dissolve it down, and it just foams up beautifully. So foam that up and wash all the dirt from the day. I don't have any makeup on, but if I did, wash off makeup, all the yuckiness that has been landing on our skin all day. Now there's a lot of these steps that you can make them faster or slower, just depending on your preference and just how much time you have. There are nights where I don't have much time, I'm in a super hurry, and I get through my ritual as quick as I can. There are other nights that I really like to take my time and really enjoy the process. And just like massage my face. Okay. And then you'll rinse that off. Okay, rinsed off the active cleanup powder. Patted dry my face. Next step is the Viaton oil mist. I'm using my big ones. Make sure you shake this one because it's oil and water, so it will separate. I like to spray them a little bit closer just so you're not wasting a lot of product into the air, because I like to get my money's worth and not waste these amazing products. This is so refreshing. I feel like all the steps are so refreshing, but especially this one and the calming balance gel, just so refreshing. So there is that. It dries pretty fast. Onto the calming balance gel, one of my favorites that I feel like has evened out my skin tone so much. The calming balance gel actually like literally has 24 karat gold in it. It is amazing. That's a little bit much. I do about a pea-sized amount in 3 spots. You'll notice if you read the instructions, the directions on most of our product, it says take a proper amount, but it doesn't say like use this much, or because everybody's skin is different needs, different level of hydration. I definitely used a lot more of the calming balance gel when I first started using Raymond skincare, and I don't use as much now because I just don't feel like I need it on like as thick or as much. one of my favorites. This is an amazing one for acne as well, paired with the active cleanup powder. This is amazing for sunburns. Put it in the fridge, let it get cold, put it on a sunburn, and you will feel immediate soothing effects on your sunburn. So awesome. Now we are on to the Boo Booster Serum Booster. Now this step you can do as many times as you'd like. Again, spray close-ish to not waste. This one does spray in a more fine mist than the Viaton oil. So booster, prepping your skin to be ready to absorb all the amazingness that is in the serum. Now you can do this Boo step as many times as you'd like. I have done it probably no more than 3 times. I hear people do it up to like 5 times. When I first started and my skin was very dry, I would do it 2 or 3 times. Booster serum booster, booster serum booster, 2 or 3 times, because I really needed that hydration. Now I don't need to do it multiple times. I just do it once. The amount of serum that I use varies. My skin is doing so great right now. I assume that when it gets hotter outside, I will need to use more serum than just a dropper full. I noticed in the Remon videos it says use like 2 to 3 droppers. I can't imagine using that much. But if my skin was super thirsty for the moisture, then that may be necessary. I can also tell on days where I have hydrated well and drank enough water that I can tell on the days that I didn't drink enough water that I need more product, because it's noticeable in my skin that I'm a little bit more dry than otherwise. So booster, serum, and then back to the booster. Ideally, you want to wait and let this soak in for a few minutes. Again, some days I have time to wait, other days I'm in a hurry. So it's not going to not work if you don't take the time between steps to let it soak in more, but if you have the time to do that, it is better. So back to the booster. And that is my Boo. Personally, this is, after this step, I like to go brush my teeth, get my pajamas on. This is probably the only step that I do wait in between, just because I have it kind of just built into my routine. So I'd go brush my teeth, get my pajamas on, then come back to finish. Our next step is the Active Cream EX, which is just, gosh, I don't even know, the king of all the products. I believe this is our product that has the most byung pool in it. This can be used just like this as your last layer of moisture. This can also be used as a face mask, which is amazing. You put it on thick as a face mask, like thick like this, like you'll see that all over your face, and you leave it for about half an hour, and all of the good ingredients of the products soak in, and you're just left with a layer of glycerin. And then you just gently scrape off the glycerin layer, and your face had the most hydrating, experience you could ever imagine. Our travel kit also comes with the Daily Aqua BB. I'm not going to put this on right now because it's nighttime. Aqua BB, it's kind of hard to explain. It is still a skincare product where it is still nourishing your skin, but it's got a tiny bit of tint in it where it just kind of evens everything out. It's so amazing that there's not different shades. There's just one shade, and it is good, and it goes on well, and it blends right into any skin tone. So if it were morning time, I would put the BB on. I do little dots, little dots, little dots, maybe a dot and a dot, and then ring finger and just smooth it all in. The Korean Beauty is all about, porcelain skin. You've maybe heard glass skin. If you have a little bit more shine than you prefer, this is a little bit deceiving because I do have like my camera light on, so it's looking shinier than it would in just natural light. But if it's a little shiny, then more shinier than you prefer, the Aqua BB I feel like brings it down a little bit. And then this is not in your kit, but we have this luster cushion, which is this little makeup cushion. And you just do that and put it on. That also evens out things. This would be like our makeup, the only makeup that we have. But if I still feel like it's a little more shiny than I would like, I just take some loose, like translucent powder. I just happen to have Bare Minerals, and I just use the brush and do a little bit of powder and just tone down the shininess a little bit. And that way you can still see the beautiful glowy skin, but maybe not quite as shiny as some people like to wear it. But again, this looks extra shiny because of my camera light. Turn off the bright lights. Definitely not as shiny. You've got a little bit of shine, but that shine is just healthy, glowing skin. Anyways, let me know if you have any questions. I'm so excited that you have the travel kit and that you are going to experience the Riemann ritual. And I just can't wait to hear the healing and the hydration and just how you can feel your skin, just that it feels different. What I've heard from friends that are using it, it is just amazing to hear them just tell me what it feels like and that they're seeing changes and that, oh my gosh, I can't ever go back to my old product, or I tried your samples and I had to use my old product before my order came in and my skin hated my old product, and just, it's amazing, and I'm just so glad that you're giving it a try. And please let me know if you have any questions. Bye.